that was the last time he asked for pudding on his hot dog. Breaking news! The Four Horsemen Studios, Mythic Legions, Tactics, action figures have invaded. According to our most recent reports, the long-awaited figures, particularly the Gorgo and Attila 2-pack, have reached the shores of America, and according to reports, the figures are simply showing up on the doorsteps of Middle America and are making their presence known.
Ooh, he's been waiting for that.
Hey, you got a package in there. Yeah. They just dropped it off.
Who dropped it off?
I think it's FedEx.
No shit. I've been waiting for something for FedEx. Dude! Woo! Woo! Finally! 2 years, baby! You came through, Four Horsemen! Woo! Mythic Legions Tactics! We're gonna open this. La-la!
Indeed, we've just received word that these figures are sprouting up all over the Western Hemisphere.
Today's the day I check on some magic beans I planted. I'm an impatient toy collector, so I got some seeds off eBay. Seller says they will grow some Mythic Legions. I don't know about that. We're about to find out. Planted them here somewhere. So far... Ooh-wee. What do we got here? Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. It is Gorgo and Attila. Oh, I am so excited. Oh, man. Oh, that totally would have been worth the wait, but good thing I got my magic beans.
Surprisingly, reactions to this invasion have been overwhelmingly positive, with many high-ranking individuals lauding the long-awaited coming of these impressive figures.
Good evening, people. It's me, Arnold. It's your favorite Cabal member. To all the Mythic Legion fans out there, after waiting over 2 years, guess what they finally got? Our Gorgos and Attilas. They are great. Look at them. Look at the signed ones. Look at them. They're signed by all the husbands. I love them, Daniel. Yes! I love them. Yes!
Finally, the Mythic Legion Tactics figures are here. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Just admiring these awesome figures, and I can't wait to see what Hedgehog Action has to say about them.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, bang! We are back, and Attila and Gorgo, or Gorgo and Attila if you're nasty, have invaded my kitchen. Yes, dear viewer, the wait is over, and the Tactics War of the Aetherblade figures are here. First things first, the background. Again, this Attila and Gorgo 2-pack are part of the Mythic Legion's War of the Aetherblade Tactics wave, which was a wave of figures that came out in support of the Tactics Mythic Legion's video game Kickstarter. One big difference you see is the War of the Aetherblade version of the Mythic Legion's logo right there. That's freaking awesome. Again, this is the second version of each of these two figures. We'll talk more about that later. We have a little Mythic Legion's background story here on the side. On the back, we have some screen caps, I guess, from the War of the Aetherblade game itself here. Other side, Castle in Flames. On the top, key here is you see Forge Founder here on the package here. This is a box that's probably getting saved. Now let us release these two guys and take a closer look. First, we've got Gorgo 2.0 out of the package here. And man, it is so cool to be getting these 2.0 versions of some highly sought after, very expensive, older figures from the Mythic Legion's line. And you can just see how ornate the design is here on Gorgo. Here's a close-up shot of the head and this really cool motif. He is a member of the Legion of Arethyr after all, so the black armor with the red and gold accents fits him perfectly. He looks sufficiently evil here. I mean, he looks like a supervillain, right? He looks like an absolute supervillain. Look at all the detail with the red inlaid portions here and a little bit of black lining there. The gold outline, which is raised. I call this regal evil. He very much looks like he could have been like a, you know, an evil Lannister warrior, right? Although I suppose the horns would be more Baratheon, you know what I mean. The golds look great, but there's some weathering all over the place. It gives an air of realism to a figure like this. Even on the antlers there, you can see some of it. Now let's check out some views of the figure from afar, from straight on, from the side, from the back, from the other side, back to the front. And this two-pack comes loaded with a bunch of accessories. We have this very cool looking axe here. Unfortunately, in my haste to pull it out of the plastic tray, I popped off this little bottom red nub here, which goes right here on the bottom of the axe here. But that's okay. It was my fault, and I can glue that bad boy back on. He also comes with these badass pauldrons, more great gold detail. You can just pull one of these off and stab a dude. A sweet ass sword colored in the same motif. The Aetherblade itself. He has a cool cape we'll put on in just a second. And then everybody's favorite, the baggie of silica gel. That's good stuff right here. Make sure to throw it away. Do not eat. Good thing we've made so much progress as a society. Just kidding, just kidding. This is what we're all waiting for as far as the accessories go. This strap. Just kidding again. No, the coolest accessory is this freaking Arethyr shield, faction shield. The Arethyr head is leaping off, flaming off the back of the shield, which is red. Yes, thank you, Wrinkly. Wrinkly likes it too. There's a handle in the back. It pops out onto this little peg in the back here, like, oh, okay. Pops on like that. So there you go. You've got Gorgo holding his shield now. I will say, the shield is so big and so ornate. He has trouble holding it. I mean, once you get that little handle into his hand, you can do that. But as you can see, his wrist friggin' just slides right down. I don't know. I tried it in both hands. I can't get him to hold the shield straight up. It keeps falling over, which is pretty annoying. But the shield looks so badass. And then here we have Gorgo 2 decked out with his dope-ass crazy pauldrons on, the soft goods cape from C. Jessam, which is wired all the way around, and his dope-ass Aetherblade sword. I should point out the way the cape attaches here. I actually had to go back and take a quick look at Toy Bro's review, because I remembered him saying something about it. Basically, it goes like this, guys, with the cape. There's two loops. There's like a small loop on one side, and then there's a larger loop, and I put the bigger loop around the arm, and then the smaller loop on the hook, and then the pauldron in the back. A pauldron is a tight fit, so you might want to heat that up a little bit before you shove it in there. These antlers, again, they can pop on and off. So bang, there is our Gorgo Aetherblade version 2 in all his evil glory, just looking like a flaming evil military dude. He is the merciless commander of the Legion of Arethyr after all, and maybe he also doubles in his part-time as an officer in the Lannister army. As a matter of fact, his bio does indicate that his origins are dark and mysterious, so who knows? Maybe that's Tyrion Lannister underneath that helmet. I did mention he is a version 2 in honor of the anticipated victory for Pixis in the All-Star 6+ alumni wave. It's comparison time. And now we get to take a look and compare the version 2.0 Gorgo with the original version, which I have right here. As you can see, they've made a number of really good updates here. I feel like, you know, for example, changing his antlers from like actual branches attached to the head with blue tack to this version here on the 2.0 with, you know, I guess plastic antlers. They look actually a little bit more realistic than the wooden ones. A lot of really great upgrades here from this original version, which is definitely the original version. Not a Ser Gerard with some sticks attached to his head. You know, there's a lot of great updates here going from, you know, this kit bashed Ser Gerard with black. I mean, this original Gorgo to this 2.0 Gorgo, which is a fantastic figure. What are you laughing at? What? Next up, we have the Attila Leoser. Leoser, version 2.0 from the army of Leodicius. In fact, he's the leader of the army of Leodicius. Stepped in for his brother Atlas when he renounced his claim. Regal and courageous. And man, we got some more Lannister stuff going on here. The whole lion thing, gold and red. Again, these are 1.0 Mythic Legions bodies, so most people who are familiar with Mythic Legions will understand how they move and the articulation scheme and all that. But we are getting new things here. The detail with these 2.0s is ratcheted up by about 10 levels. There's the incorporation of the soft goods here. You have the little tunic, you know, nether region cover over here. Attila comes with a bunch of stuff here, including multiple heads. Starting off, let's take a closer look at this head. This is the helmeted head here. The painted eyebrows, the realistic looking skin. He's got a scar, 2 scars on his left cheek here, looking sufficiently pissed off, ready for battle. Now let's back up a little bit and give you some looks at the full body here from the front, from the left side, from the back, and you can even see the detail carries all over the figure here with some more of this inlaid detail with a little blue here coming in with the reds here on the back, on his little tail here, and the belt with the circle is painted. These little pins are painted. The other side and back to the front. Now let's take a look at Attila's many and varied accessories that he comes with, starting off with this big giant little rabbit foo-foo hammer for bashing field mice. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to hold this very well, but we'll try that out in a second. His big giant MC hammer, as it were. Very similar to Gorgo's cape, except I'll note on this one, Attila only has the smaller loop, so we'll see how that goes on. Of course, the all-important silica gel pack. Thank goodness here. Each figure comes with a silica gel pack. That's good to see. We've got these incredibly ornate shoulder pauldrons here, which just add another level of depth of detail here for Attila. We've got Attila's sword and scabbard. Of course, the sword is removable. The scabbard has a little hook to hook onto Attila's belt there, if you can see that. A strap, which is I think a new thing here. I think Mythic Legions is doing for the first time, including straps. Here we have an extra head for Attila, where the helmet is removed. You can see the scars. His hair is shaved all around the side there. Not only does Attila version 2.0 come with an extra head, he comes with an extra faceplate. That is pretty cool. This one is a little bit more smirking. And again, we've just got another absolutely ridiculous and gorgeous faction shield. This is the Army of Leodicius shield here with a big lion with his Scarlet Witch hat on. This one feels a little bit lighter than the Arethyr shield that Gorgo had a little trouble with. So hopefully Attila can hold this a little bit better. Attila can hold pretty much all of his accessories here. He's got his faction shield here. I've put the sword in the scabbard, looped it through. There are 2 little loops. I'll try to give you a look at that the scabbard goes through, if you can see right there, and there's a clip underneath. He can hold his shield a little bit better than Gorgo could. The problem with him is this hammer. It's just so massive. I've had a little trouble getting him to hold it. Certainly where he would actually hold it down here, that's almost just not possible. It's just too big. So I have him like holding it up in this area. I also switched out the faceplate here, and I'll demonstrate that for you. So yes, that's the more of the smirking faceplate in there. And then the front part of the lion helmet can just come off, just pops off, and he just looks like a weird android. Here's what the faceplate looks like. You can pop that on right there. You can also switch him out. He looks like RoboCop. Then we put the angry, pissed off face back on, and then we can put on his lion helmet back on. Like, sure, and now he's back. There's the alternate unhelmeted head, looking badass. You can see this right here. See, there's a little loop right there. It goes right there. Yeah! Boom. So that's how his cape goes back over on the medallions there. Looking dope. So that's Attila Leoser in all of his glory. And this guy speaks to me on so many levels. You know, I love big, bright, beautiful, in-your-face, gaudy action figures. And Attila, you know, hits that. And much like Gorgo version 2, for Attila version 2, we should do a little, you know, Pixis comparison time with the original version of Attila. So here we go. So now I'm pulling in the original Attila. There you go. There he is. And as you can see, a big difference is here between version 1 Attila on your right and version 2 on your left here. Just a bunch of updates. I think probably the biggest improvement is going from, you know, the movement, the improvement from this, you know, two-dimensional paper head, you know, attached to the figure by some more blue tack, to this fully three-dimensional, you know, head with the removable front of the lion helmet and the faceplates. You know, going from a 2D paper face to a three-dimensional head was a really, really big improvement. It just shows you the strides that are being made here with this line. It's pretty incredible. The jump from God Skeletor, I mean, from, you know, Attila version 1, which is totally what this is, to Attila version 2. Bang, so that's my review. Quick look at the Gorgo and Attila version 2's 2-pack from the Mythic Legions War of the Aetherblade Tactics Wave. Just two incredible, detailed, drama-filled action figures here that really, really speak to me. I love all the new things that we're getting here with all the different wired cloth goods from CJSM with the capes, and then like the Nether Regions covers. The armor is more detailed. They just look freaking fantastic. Not without issues, including, of course, Gorgo's difficulty in holding his incredible Arethyr shield, which deserves another look here because it's pretty freaking amazing. I wish he could hold it a little bit better. And same thing with Attila's hammer, tough to hold. But overall, an incredible set. So happy that they finally invaded and we actually got to take a look at these, and it makes me excited for the future as to what other 2.0s are we gonna get. We already know we're getting a 2.0 Vorgus. That's one of the Legions Con exclusives. Can't wait to see that. And also good news, if you missed out on this 2-pack, you weren't there for the Kickstarter, and haven't been able to get this 2-pack since, you still can. This 2-pack is available in stock on Big Bad Toy Store for $150. Check the various retailers. Like I said, they're in stock right now. You can get them right now. Overall, just a fantastic, ornate, beautiful set. 2 words here, guys. Shelf presence. These guys have it for days. All right, bang, that's it. That's my review, or whatever you want to call this, of the Mythic Legions Tactics Gorgo and Attila 2-pack, such as it is. First of all, big thanks to all the great people that voluntarily contributed their time to this video at my request. Thank you so much, guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for watching. I hope you had as much fun watching this insanity as I did making it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell, and if you enjoyed the video, share it with your friends. Thanks again to everyone who contributed. And remember, until the next time, don't forget the #1 rule. Be cool. Later.